Welcome to our podcast. This is the Wise Monkeys podcast. If you don't know what the Wise Monkeys are, get to know. It's one of them things. If you don't know, get to know. Yes. I'm glad that worked. You can see straight away. You knew what to do with it straight away, you know? Hopefully everybody at home knows what to do next time as well. Brilliant. So, this is the Wise Monkeys podcast. I'm OP. Behind the camera we have...
Stella.
And we have our guest here today, Yash. And we've got my G in the corner, S. Next week we might have a next G in the corner, we might have S in the corner, you never know. Hopefully every man wants to come through and say their piece on different topics so we can get different opinions and just know what the general consensus is on some of the things that we're thinking about. Yeah. Let me start by introducing my friend Yash, who's here today as a friend, but he also works for a company called the St. Giles Trust. It's a charity, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain what St. Giles Trust does for everybody who doesn't know?
St. Giles Trust is a charity that helps young people that are exiting gang life, and they give support with like housing, support with working, just generally just helping.
So they give people options, people who've basically been through the system and been through criminal activity and stuff like that.
Yes, that's right.
Me and Yash are actually personally friends. We met about 1.5 years ago, whilst on probation. I know, it sounds shocking because he's such a nice guy. Like, look at him, he's such a stand-up guy. He works for a lovely charity helping people, but he was doing community service.
Yeah.
And I was doing community service. Did I say probation on that though?
No, you said probation, but...
Yeah, I meant to say community service, sorry.
Yeah.
Slip of the tongue. We was on community service. That's where we met, got close, took each other's numbers, and he ended up living in the same area as me.
Yeah.
He only lives on Essex Road. I'm from Essex Road. If you know me, you know. And we clicked. And when I started thinking about doing this podcast and thinking about the topics that I wanted to do, he was like the most professional kind of person that I knew that that could talk on something like this. I thought, let me have somebody in the room who can at least have a couple of options. I'm not saying that you know everything or nothing like that, but that's your job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully...
officer's view on something, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry. That's the topic of today. What does man do next? Hopefully you can see that on the screen because we've got a lovely editor. I think you could probably tell what I'm talking about, but if you can't, let me play you a scenario. Yeah. Say you've been doing road. I'm not saying you've had your line since you left school, but say you've been doing road since you left school. You've been a little wronging, you've been a thief, you got into everything with all your mates. You went to jail and you got no work experience because you went jail, and then you came out and you thought, whoa, I've got no work experience, I've got to go on the roads. You just carried on the roads, and basically you let that take over your life, and you lived that life and listened to the music and all of that, and dressed nice and had some hiccups. You know, it's like an occupational hazard going to prison. Some people, they go to prison, they still shot in from prison. They come out, they're still shot in. They're still doing whatever they're doing. They come out worse. They come out with good links and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can buck man in prison, or say you're really involved in it. You're what these drill youths say and what these rap youths say and all of that, but you don't rap. Yeah, so you're not making no rap deal millions and bare people seeing you and getting a big house and then telling everybody and getting bare jewels and that, and then telling the police, yeah, it's from rap money. You understand? Yeah, you're not doing none of that. You're just a road, innit? You're just what they say, what they claim. They're actually doing a job when they're rapping. They're actually working. So they're not full time in what they're saying they're doing, because they're part-time rappers as well. If you know what I'm saying. So for the guys who are full time and really have like messed up their record. Yeah, I'm talking for them guys. Got no work experience, they've got no CV, they've just been out here. Yeah, I want to talk for them guys. What does man do next after living a life like that? Like when you've decided enough's enough, I'm done out here, I don't want to go back to jail, I don't want to get into my next mix up, I don't want to my kids to know what I've been doing, like, and this guy, bear in mind, he's been through it all, so I'm saying that he's 30 something, late 20s, or he's over 30, yeah, because I'm not talking for the youngins and that, like, I'm talking by the time you're done. What does that guy do next with himself? What do you think the answer is? Let's start, with boy in the corner, or G in the corner, S. And I know that I asked you this the other day and I stopped you on your answer, but I want to know what a man like you thinks, because I know you're about your business and I know you're not a stupid guy either. So what is the next move, bro, like after the road done?
From my personal experience, to be honest with you, if you've gone through the whole stage and you've gone through, like what you said, the whole prison, and you get to a certain age where you don't want to do it no more. That's the honest truth. Like that's my personal opinion. Like with me, like I'll just go into a business like you see the whole road thing. You invest in yourself. Like see when we're out here, like you see when you're busting it, like if you're not busting it, you're not eating. Full stop. When you put that into a business, or when you put that into something, you're investing in yourself. So let's just say you see when you're out here and like you're making a little bit of money, if you keep a little bit of change and then you invest it in a little business or something like that, I reckon that's the best option for someone like for people
you
like
think
us.
That's the best option?
100%. Like, especially for people like us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like people like
us. I do too, bro. Because once you're used to being your own boss,
there you go.
Yeah. You're not on this. You're not letting nobody put no shackles on your wages. Like you wanna, even if it's a small wages, you wanna know that you made that and you can make it more. You be the man to change it. It's not up to someone else. Once you've been your own about your own money, that's how.
It's like even on road, cool. Sometimes you're on road and you're hitting it, you're doing whatever, and then you don't even make enough money that day. But it's alright. You're satisfied. Does that make sense? Because you know you put in the work and you've gone out there or whatever. But you see, we at work and you're always getting a certain wage, you're not moving up, you're not going nowhere, and that wage ain't enough anyway. Does that make sense? So come the end of the month, you're not making enough money, to be honest with you. Come on, man, like these £10 an hour jobs and that, like, you know what I'm saying? By the time you do your car bits and your rent and your food and
that's why bad people try to do both, innit?
Yeah, of
bad
course.
people try to do both, but
that's smart, but it's
smart, but
there's no such thing as a half.
There's no such thing as a halfway crip.
There you go, man. You know what I'm saying? You're in or you're out. That's how it goes. There's no part where we won't call if I finish at 5 or
Bro, you know what though? That's the smartest way to be, innit? But you don't want to be at work. And your worker lets you know that someone's robbed him.
You gotta be there.
And there's always a draw. You can't even that's why it's hard to fall off or stop or something like that and still try and have it there. You can't just say, because it's not yours no more. If you really want to own it, you've got to fight for it.
You've got to be there.
So say somebody's robbed your people, somebody's bumped your people, fake money, and it's all on your back. That it's all off that. We're working for you. We're working for you. It's your shots and that. It's going to be for you to fix it. So you think that you've left the world to go and be legit, but you can just leave that to be taken something? No, it's going to drag you straight back in. 100%. It's going to drag you straight back in. And if you don't fix it, someone's going to take it. Some people should see that.
That's what it's like, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do half off, as you lot said, innit? If you're gonna choose one, you're gonna choose one, innit? Because if you try juggling it and cool, you got a legit job, you get caught for the line, bro, you're going to lose that job as well, and the line as well. So
all of that.
What's the point?
And then next time you go and try and get a job, they're gonna know about that as well.
But you might go understand something, You see, when you leave something like that behind you, it's not easy, come said and done. Like if you've been doing it your whole life, imagine that you've been doing the same thing your whole life, and it's like you're living a certain lifestyle, and people look at you a certain way, and you know what I'm saying? You're that guy, you're not leaving that for nothing. Like real talk, the only way you're leaving it is
you need something you need something that's that. The way I used to think was that I need something. The equivalent
to replace
it
for that,
so I can just then I can dash it. You understand? Then I can dash it. Even though I would like to, but I know that it's so risky. I would dash it for something that's just as good. But what is there? What is there? Especially for somebody who's spent the best part of 10-15 years not going to work.
So that means you've got a career.
So
got nothing.
Nobody's gonna hire you. Nobody's gonna bring you in.
Career,
And all that business talk as well. I believe in that as well. But I think the first thing, bro, it's not about business. It's about training. If you're being realistic,
of course,
you See, before, I bet you, I don't know about you, I don't know, yeah, you know what, I was just about to just say it like every man, but before, yeah, I ever shotted for myself, I shotted for someone else, bro.
Of course.
And if you never shotted for somebody else, you shotted with somebody else. Understand?
100%,
or somebody else showed you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
100%,
Somebody else who gave it to you said, here, bag it up like this.
And then,
someone had to school you. Understand?
Yeah.
Someone had to school you. And there's a lot of shit that you'll learn
to
doing to make this much.
Yeah.
Even after you make deals and you've told yourself, I'm going to make this much.
Yeah.
Them kitties are still going to get something out of you.
100%.
They're going to owe you money.
Of course.
They're going to short you.
Of course.
All sorts of all what you think's
Taxing,
making.
basically, all them little bits, and you know what I'm saying, it's just part of
Yeah,
it.
there's loads of things that you need to learn on the way. See, going to do a business.
Yeah.
You think that you can just jump into any business just because you've done road, like to say, oh yeah, I've got money, let me go sell apples and pears. Let me go open my own little pound or something, selling cheap Chinese goods and stuff like that.
Of course.
Any little business, it's not as simple as just, if you've never done anything but road, remember.
Yeah, of course.
You never even worked behind the counter.
Yeah.
What experience have you got to open a shop, my guy? What do you know about paying taxes?
Yeah, of course.
I think the first things first, you need to pick your field and get some training or some experience. Experience or training, get it for a good year or something, so you know something before you start bubbling up your own little business. Because say like you put it all behind you, you've proper like settled yourself with it in your head, you've listened to something like this or something else, you know what I'm saying, and you said, you know what man, I think enough's enough, I'm not trying to go back to jail, you know, that, or I'm not even trying to get caught, I think I've had a good run now, I'm done that. How many men rap, and how many men are in the ends? Like, it's 1 to every 1,000 or something like that, like, or 1 to every 5,000 who's getting money from rapping or something like that. So what about the rest of us? Are we supposed to just go to jail and that while these men are rapping about us?
Rapping about our lifestyle.
No man, there has to be an exit plan. There has to be like at least get people talking about it. Like what the hell are we all gonna do after? It ain't gonna be easy. If you don't get a deal, even for a rapper, bro, you don't want to be in jail and made it off the roads, bro. You don't want to be sitting in jail with £1 million buried on the streets, or in somebody else's house. Somebody else is spending your money while you're in jail riding your bird, your life and that. They let you spend £15 a week in that. It's dead.
You see what I was saying about the business thing and that, yeah? This is like how I see it, innit? You see the amount of work. Like the amount of work you put in on the road, like think about logically, the amount of work we put in on the road,
you said the man them who put the most work in.
It's like
see the most out the road,
like, it's like now watch this, like I
you
know
see
for
them
a
though,
fact,
innit? You see them, innit? You see who's out here, innit?
Bro, 100%. You meet them, you see them on road, innit?
Yeah, you
because
see
you're just
them,
there,
because
because
you're
it's there, like
because
they're
you're
out
out
there.
there,
You see when you see someone, that means they're out there, just like you know what I'm saying to you, like a certain time and that. But watch this. You see when you put that into a business, whatever, let's just say like you said, selling like pears and apple, you see when you put that kind of work into doing that, it's the same thing. Cool, at first, you see when you build the line and it's slow when you're putting in the work, and it's the same with a business. It's going to be like that. You ain't gonna come to a business and then you're going to open a business. Don't have to mean like a shop you open. A business can be, you can open up a food store like in Chapman, you know what I'm saying to you, so you can sell food.
You gotta put in that.
You gotta put in the work. You get it. That's what matters. You see you see your work, like you see your work rate. That's the most important thing. Like so when it comes to a business now, and you're there every day, every morning, every night, and you're selling. Bro, you're consistent every single day. People are gonna come regardless. You get it. They're gonna walk past the store and see you all there all the time, and you know what I'm saying to you. People like that's all it is. You're putting that work rate wherever it is. I promise you'll come out good with it. Cool. At first, you're starting your thing. It's always slow. Whatever you're starting, it's gonna be slow anyway, regardless. You know what I'm saying to you. But afterwards, like you reap the benefits. You get it. Like you understand what I'm saying to you. It's like you're planting the seeds, and then the trees start forming, and then the fruits come, and then you're eating the fruit. You get it. But when you're eating the fruit, you have to remember like what you've done and how it come to that stage. You get it. You can't just lose yourself in the, you know what I'm saying, in the game.
Basically, once you've done off the roads, and you said enough, you can't stop and lose your stamina.
There you go.
Basically.
It's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
I don't think it's all like, oh, now I'm legit. It's the
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I'm
just
saying?
the beginning.
Yeah, like road was hard. This is cool. It's not as hard as road because road you still got that thing on your back. Like you're gonna get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're done. Like you're fin.
No.
Like that you're gonna
And
lose
there's
money.
the
It's calm. Money's gonna
complications,
come and
like-
it's gonna go anyway. This is a business. At least you're legit. At least you're out here. That's the most important
There's
thing.
no stress of getting
There
locked
you
up.
go.
at the
You
end of
get
the day.
yeah. Like there's
Like-
no bro.
Yes.
Like, when you're sitting in
Oh,
jobs,
my
oh,
bro.
I'll give them all the money. Just let me out. Just take
Yeah.
That's not
You know the ones, bro. I'll give them all the money, just let me out.
out of here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong. Everyone was saying that at one point, right? We
Yeah,
were saying
man.
it like, yeah.
Trust me, bro.
That's what it is, bro. Like, that's how I see it. Like, that's it, you get it?
Bro, the thing is, like, look, you know, you said, like, with shotting, it's a skill, yeah. Like, bring that energy you have with shotting to your business,
Yeah,
innit? Like, it's not
yeah,
obviously it's not
yeah.
easy, like saying these things.
No.
Like, it's two different things. But
Yeah.
like the skills you have with shotting, bro, some people say I'm good at shotting, yeah. Bro, if you're good at that, that means you're good at something else as well. You could build up on something else. Just because you're good at shotting doesn't mean that that's the only like sector you're good at. Do you get what I'm saying? You can bring that skills
It's
you
not
have.
even actually
It's
the shotting. It's
consistency,
not
innit?
actually the
Bro,
shotting.
shotting's consistency.
Because that's the only bit about shotting is just the trading. It's the getting the people to buy. It's getting the people to buy. Yeah, getting your product,
Yeah, and then
getting it prepped.
and then-
And then getting people to buy something from you because they can get it from anywhere, really.
Anywhere.
Yeah, getting them to be your customer. Those are the skills.
It was consistency as well.
Those are the
isn't it?
skills and the consistency, bro. Man knows about consistency.
There you go.
Trust me,
Reliability,
bro.
consistency.
Man knows about
yeah,
reliability and
and
consistency.
your word and things like these things
Yeah.
work, like, you know what I'm saying to you, especially.
Yeah, but that's like business as well. Though. Once you're
Yeah.
consistent with your own business
Yeah,
and like
100%.
You do
if you put people
better.
onto your own business, bro.
Yeah,
Look,
You
if
do
you
better
put
because you'll find more people.
What-
You'll
do-
find the
do-
labour's
realise-
cheaper.
Watch this.
You
You
find
know what
the-
I realise, yeah? You see these small little things here in life here. They're the people what make money. Like, folks, let me give you an example. Like in my country, you go to one of them little stores here. They sell pizza. There's bare people queuing up, and the pizza's so nice and it's cheap. And it's just that little thing right there will make you like. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, as long as you put the money and it's a good thing you're selling, there is no way going down. Like it's not.
You just got to explore. I reckon you just got to put the work in
And
explore your
that's it.
avenues, bro. Say like your line's not banging one day,
Yeah.
and you've texted down everybody, you've rung down everybody. You're gonna have to go out and get some more customers.
Yeah, of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So same thing with your legitimate business. When you think that you've exhausted all the avenues of going to sell what you're trying to sell or work what you're trying to work, you can. There's always more avenues. There's always more work to
Of
be
course,
put in.
100%,
There's always more work to be put in,
100%,
so,
yeah.
so that you can be the best in what you're
Yeah,
doing.
you can never stop, 100%. Even if you promoted it everywhere and you're selling food, for example, you can just go around giving people samples of the food and they're tasting it and saying, oh, this is nice, where did I, you know what I'm saying to you? Down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know the thing as well. Look, you know with business, like it's like even example shotting as well. Look, if you don't stay on top of your own business, next man's not gonna really care about your own business, is he? Like if you put someone like in charge of your business and you're never there, you never go, bro, it's not gonna go good, is it? Because next man's not gonna care about your business more than you do, isn't it? So he's not gonna be consistent. He's not gonna be like he's not gonna be good to the customers. So it's all about
He's
like,
not going to care.
yeah, exactly. And it's just you gotta be like consistent. Like you gotta be consistent with your own business. You can't rely on other people. You always gotta like you can't say, oh, I'm not gonna go for 3-4 days. No, you're gonna go like until you know you're at the right stage and you know you've got the right people there to like run it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you've got to make it a success, definitely.
That's the hardest part.
That's what
Yeah,
business
exactly.
is. What about, let's talk about man them who want to get a job. Like they don't want to get a business. They don't want to start a business, or maybe they want to start a business later, but for now they want to get a job. What kind of job can somebody do, or what kind of training can they do to get a job? What kind of things could they? Who's going to employ them, even if they have the training? You know what I'm saying, what can the man them do?
Bro, saying that, like, it's not easy to obviously get jobs. Like, it's not obviously in this current pandemic as well. It's not easy. You can't, like, you can't. It's not easy thing, innit? But once you like get your qualifications up, you're bound to get a job somewhere, innit?
But not in anything.
Not in anything. No, I'm not saying
Because
anything.
I know they're not going to let me be a lawyer.
No, that's
yeah.
different. That's different.
It's F though. I know better about the law, and they're not even going to let me in there.
Mm.
Like, how can I break the law if I'm spitting from the book?
Bro, there's jobs that do accept people that have criminal convictions. It's about resources, and you got to go out there and search. Trust me, like the internet is like it's powerful now. You know, it's not what it used to be.
Like the internet now, like you just gotta go out, like do a whole day of searching.
Whole day of searching.
Yeah, bro. Like there's resources out there, man.
There's resources out there. Let's do them.
And there's services out there.
There's
services out there. Like, bro, there's services out there that are willing to help people find the right jobs.
Bro, let me stop you right there. You know? I believe you. Just for the people them at home, yeah. Name me 3 places that they can search in their phone, 3 different services or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're watching us already and this is what they're doing and they're thinking the right thing, yeah, maybe we can be the one to give them the place to look. Because just simply saying to people, yeah, look on the internet. That people think there's money on the internet as well. They be typing in how to make money on the internet. Yeah, but let's just give them 3 things, just to give them a start. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give them 3 places. That's good enough, right? I think.
Yeah.
Just to get a couple man to ring up these companies, these whatever, who do this, who help people with training or employment, who have had convictions.
Okay. Are we talking about businesses, yeah, that will allow people that are, or are you talking about services that can find jobs?
Both, go on.
Okay, for jobs, look, it's not a very nice job, innit, but most warehouses accept people with criminal
Yeah, but I'm talking about people who need a job now, bro, because the starting a business thing, like we said, it can be a long thing. If you've got a family to feed, you've got bills to pay, you're not trying to move out your house, but you want to stop trapping, you might want to work in a warehouse for now, bro.
Certain jobs.
Even like, what? Like, do you want to spend, even if you did stack up something, do you really want to be spending that on your rent while you're sitting there not making money?
Of course.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, you need to be. Yeah, you need for example, like supermarkets. Them kind of jobs are offering now. The supermarket drivers. You see the delivery drivers, Iceland delivery drivers, Tesco delivery drivers. Them kind of drivers as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of men there.
If you've got driving license,
them kind of workers there.
If you've got driving license, bro, I'm not gonna lie, doors are open. See, but
these
not
are
a lot of people.
Steps, innit?
Yeah.
What for people with convictions?
Yeah, bro, it doesn't like some jobs do accept it. Look, like you know with some delivery jobs, you know parcel they get paid per parcel. Yeah, they don't really look into criminal conviction.
They don't.
I don't think they.
What if they're all done for like? But if the criminal conviction's robbery, if it's theft and stuff like that, I think it'll be different for them.
See, depending on the conviction, though, that's the thing. Like when we talk about jobs for people that have convictions, like every job depends on the conviction you got. You know.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah.
I thought it was just like a lot of them was just like,
because they do a check on you, innit? No, they do. You know DBS check.
They
do DBS check, innit?
Yeah, they proper. Like especially if it's like a decent job and that, they'll go into your history, bro. They'll go in and they'll see what you've done. Like for example, with me, I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of jobs I'll never get.
See, and just because of that kind of conversation is what puts people off
100%.
Trying to stop what they're doing.
So you know what? Let me tell you something. You know,
to employ me. Do you know how hard it is even to get a job? The truth is, do you know how hard?
Even when you're legit, innit?
Yeah, do you know what the man is? They don't see you like that. They always see you by your convictions and like you see.
Man's got more convictions than qualifications.
Watch this, with convictions, they're so
more
easy
convictions
to get.
than work experience.
With St. Giles, bro. Look, I've got a criminal conviction, innit?
Yeah.
Like. They employ people with lived experience. Like, look, my last conviction, it was quite bad, innit? And for me, it was quite hard for me to get a job, and I'm not gonna lie to you with that last conviction. But St. Giles doesn't look at the convictions you got. Like this, like I haven't seen another charity that employs people with lived experience. You know, I haven't seen it. Like they do that, and they're giving people opportunities to train themselves, like educate themselves. Bro, like since I've been at St. Giles, I've taken many.
St. Giles Trust,
yeah, I've taken many courses.
Big up St. Giles Trust. We're gonna put a little app for them in the bottom of the page as well.
Yeah.
Big up St. Giles Trust. So if you don't know about them, hopefully you can find them. Are they on Instagram?
Yeah,
you'll find them on Instagram after this.
They're doing a lot for young people, man. There's a lot of like opportunities there. Like look, they've got projects in the hospital. They got they got the county lands projects.
They be picking up man from country, innit?
Yeah, bro.
They be picking up man in the hospital when they get shanked. They picked up me from jail in Portland. But my mum worked there, my dad worked there, probation worked there, but St. Giles, they was there.
But they're everywhere now. Like the custody suites. They're there.
Oh, swear, and they just help you with that.
Yeah. So let's say, let me give you
a lie, but people need someone like that, man. Do you know why? It's involved.
You
See,
need to
when you're a
go.
little kid and they put you in the kind of situations you don't even know what you're doing, man. You need someone on your side. Trust me, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Give you an example, like just what you just said about, like, let's say there's a youth, yeah, he's like he went OT, yeah, like he gets back down there. He's like, let's say 11, 12 years old, yeah. They pick you up from the station.
Yeah.
So they bring you back to London with your family, and they start working with you from there. And if there's obviously threats towards your family, let's say like the person that you were on the line for, like they're threatening, saying you got to pay my fees, you owe me 5 bags. Yeah. You could get moved.
Oh, houses,
you could get moved houses, bro.
St. Giles helps people with that.
Yeah, bro. They've done, like, it's been done before. Like I wouldn't give examples of people
I didn't even know that.
They do a lot, bro.
That's serious, man. Honestly.
Like, you people hear that, yeah? I'm not saying run off on the plug and ring St. Giles.
No.
But or snitch on the man and ring St. Giles, yeah. Yeah, but you hear what they're doing out here. Like, you hear that, yeah?
Like, I love the job. The reason why I love the job is because like I like what I'm doing, and I'm meeting everyone with different stories every day.
Yeah, helping people as well.
You get what I'm saying, bro? Yeah.
Thing out of it, like and then you're getting paid for helping people.
Yeah, and bro, the support like you give to the young people, like bro, it's rewarding to yourself, like.
It's mad,
and you're doing something good. Like at the end of the day, look, I've got a little brother myself, bro. Yeah. I wouldn't want no one putting my little brother on the line and putting him in depth. Like I've got a little brother that he's growing up in it, and he's at a vital stage, and he's 16. Any man could just say, "Oh, come, let me put it under my wing."
Well,
do you get what I'm saying? And that's my little brother.
I was 16 working for somebody, bro.
That's like me, bro. Right? Like it was that. Well, at them ages, I understand that. I understand what you're saying, bro. It's true.
Bro, it's like nowadays, it's like the way they groom young people is crazy. Like they show them money. They show them like for a short period of time. They show them a different lifestyle, innit? And then when shit starts getting on top, they push the youngers in front because they know that they're young. When they get a sentence, they're not gonna get like for a man that's 30.
Yeah, and then someone wants to. They're gonna get
someone that's 15. It's a different sentence,
you know,
though,
innit? That kind of chat did used to go on back in the day, man.
It still goes on,
yeah.
It still does go on that kind of
stuff. You ain't got no. You take the rap like you ain't got nothing. Like you're younger and stuff like that. To hear that kind of shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, if I don't guide my little brother now, next man's gonna guide my brother in the wrong way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they will, bro. Trust me, he's gonna find some brothers in the streets.
Yeah, that's it. And you know what it is? It's like my love towards my brother is not coming from like showing him materialistic things where here's this money. Don't do this, don't do that.
You actually care for him in his future.
I sit down with him
to be someone.
Yeah, I want him to be someone, bro. I sit down with him. Look, what do you want to do for your future? Is this what you want to do? Boom, go for it. Like, let's plan together. Cause I'm here as a brother for you, innit? Like I'm your brother. Like, let's plan together. Let's don't feel like you're stuck. Like, I'm always here for you, innit? Like, if you feel like you're in a problem, give me a shot, innit?
If I had a brother like you,
I don't even want to tell you. I don't even want to tell you what my brother said when I said like, let's plan together.
But I have an older brother as well, though, bro. I have an older brother as well, and he never I'm not trying to say my brother's some waste man, but like, bro, he never guided me, innit?
My brother's not a waste man, but he
never guided you, innit?
He guided me straight into a brick wall, bro. I told him, come man, you know what, bro? Like me and you, we do numbers. Like this is a couple of years ago, yeah. That out of us in our family, right, we're making money and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't we put our stuffs together and think of a way to stop all of this? You know what I'm saying? Between us. Yeah. My man was like, yeah, bro, you're on the right plan. Like, you got a good idea. Like, I was like, how much money do you think that we need to come off the roads and finish the roads? Yeah. And he was like, yeah, bro, we're gonna need about 500 bags. And I was like,
I
wish I had a brother like you. My brother thought it's too hard that, but he don't do that. Anyway, that's all in the past. He's a changed man now. Changed his life, married, moved abroad and that. But anyway, we talked about business. We talked about getting a job. Okay. On the St. Giles website, do they have more services?
No, they don't. No, it's as a caseworker, you do the research. Like, it doesn't have it on the website for other services. So we do partnerships.
You know what? I think this is an act. I think he's doing this on purpose, you know, that he's promoting his thing, he's not trying to promote anybody else's thing. But that's cool. That's business, isn't it? I understand that.
I swear, bro.
That's business, though.
That, I said,
you're not trying to promote anybody else's thing, but that's cool. That's how it's done at it. Don't you see? We're not wearing no labels and that. Not trying to promote no one's thing. Understand? But if you want us to promote your thing, and if the bag's right,
shout it. That's it. Like through St. Giles, I was introduced to someone that he's obviously he wants to obviously build businesses for ex-offenders, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And I had an idea of when I first started as a volunteer in St. Giles, I got through to the CEO and said, and he's a very nice guy as well, man. Like he knows all his colleagues' names, you know. Like he's a proper on-job guy. So I got through to him and said, look, I wanna start a barbering course, innit? For young people, like voluntarily, like no money, nothing. I just want to start like barbering course where I teach young people how to cut hair.
Can you cut hair?
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, come on.
I know you can. I know you can. I was just saying it for the camera. Man.
Yeah.
You can cut hair, but are you qualified to teach people to cut hair?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I was gonna make a little team of people where we were gonna obviously do a little like we just needed a space, and I was gonna like have a team of people, and we were just gonna have modules in it like of barbering, because obviously I know you know like before you wanted to join the barbering thing as well, and I recommended a few places for you. So it's not really hard that me making up a little team. But the thing was, he said it's not what we could do. It's not something that we've done, but I know someone that could be interested in this idea. So he put me in contact with someone. His name's Steph. So he comes from an advertising background. So he's done like big advertisements for like Heinz, you know the.
Oh yes, yeah, I know
Heinz.
I know Heinz. I've heard of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So he comes from that background, and he left his advertisement company to start his own like charity, and this charity. So what his idea was, his idea is opening businesses in different sectors and employing ex-offenders straight from jail. So what we do, my idea was opening barbershops. Like a chain of barbershops.
Yeah, because they do the training in jail, innit?
I've done that, yeah.
So
yeah,
we're gonna.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I've done that, yeah.
Oh, can you trim, yeah?
Yeah,
Can you cut hair?
Oh, good, man. 'Cause none of the barbers is open,
done
fam,
that.
and that. I'm struggling at the moment, fam. I'm struggling.
Like we have workshops in the jail, so he has good connections inside jail, innit? So he done volunteering in Brixton jail.
Yeah.
And what he does is he opens workshops in jail, and you get your training there. When you leave jail, you got a job straight up.
Yeah,
and if you're employable though,
yeah.
But that's the thing. Like I'll interview you, and I would like obviously check like obviously. Even if your skills are not fully there, training is going to be like available for you. But as long as we know that you left that like side of your life behind, you get what I'm saying. And if you're employable, like
see that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Straight out of jail, boom, straight.
Boom, he's got his job, and
I know, and you're still in the same routine. You've just been cutting hair, so now as soon as you step out, you've got customers there. Boom, they give you peas. If you've got peas in your pocket, fresh out, you're not in a rush to go and do nothing or follow no one. Because
you got you set your plan. You set your plan.
Straight home because you got that little peas in your pocket. You're good. You go straight home and like do you know why? Because you got the same routine from jail. You see that whole you're waking up, you're going to the barber shop. Yeah,
because you're still in the routine at first, isn't it?
And then straight back down.
Bro, it's a profitable business, isn't it? So
yeah, and it's actually a good business. And you can take it anywhere as well. You could do your own private team.
Yeah, exactly. Like, look, once you're trained, you got your own thing. You can take it anywhere. You can open your own shop later on. So what our aim is, like, as soon as you're out them gates, you got your job, and let's say he's got struggling with housing, innit? So what we want to do as well, we want to put a depot down for a house. You get what I'm saying? Like we want to create opportunities for people, innit? Like this is not. So this is one.
So
business.
you can help man out with his work, his
housing. Yeah. So we put the first month.
Breaking the system basically.
But we're making that stigma where people that ex-offenders are normal people that can get jobs, innit? Simple as that. So my man's gonna come out. He's coming out to a job. He knows that as soon as so let's say he's out on a Monday. So Tuesday, he's coming straight to work. You get what I'm saying? And let's say he's got a problem with housing. first month of the depot, we're paying that.
Yeah.
As long as you could prove to us that look, you're
working.
Yeah, you're working. Because there's going to be opportunities like because it's not going to be one barbershop. It's going to be like a chain of barbershops that we're going to open. And this is not even this is one project that we're doing. And the second one is XO bikes.
You know about stolen bikes, innit? So when Fed take them, like it stays in a it's impounded for a year. After a year, it gets sold on auction.
Yeah, police auctions. Yeah.
So what we'll be doing with that one is with them bikes, instead of it getting sold on auction, it will be given to us, the bikes. So this can be any bike, though, isn't it? Like, it's gonna be especially any type of bike.
It's gonna be a nice bike, especially seized from you.
Yeah. So it's
What
gonna
are
be
you
given.
doing with them?
So instead of them going and sold on auction, we're gonna get them. They're gonna go. There's gonna be workshops in Joe.
Fixing them.
So take them into Joe, fix them up. Obviously strip the back, no colour. So paint it black.
Yeah.
And
Whoa! Some of these bikes might be worth money, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
No, but some of them might be worth to just sell that and then buy some rubbish bikes to do what you're doing.
No,
so you have more bikes.
Paint the rubbish bikes and then leave all the good bikes, and you can just sell them as they are.
But it's a branding thing, though, isn't it?
Oh, so what do you want to do? Paint them all black and then?
Yeah, paint them all black and then put XO bikes. So it's branded.
So people will know these are ex-offenders bikes.
Yeah, but the thing about that is it'll be put on the website. And once it's put on the website, so let's say it's branded with XO bikes, it'll be put on the website with the details of the bike and
what bike it really is.
Yeah, what bike it really is, and if the person that obviously fixed the bike, if you want to put a little story behind it, like boom, this is
Story
that
from
my
that.
story.
Wait, and the bike was fixed inside prison?
Yeah, it's workshops in Joe, bro.
Oh, yeah,
From the
you
prison,
know what?
isn't it?
People love that stuff, you know
That's
that.
what I'm saying, it's a story behind it.
People
bro.
love to buy prison art, and you know when
No,
somebody's, if
bro, it's a
somebody's
story
alive,
behind it.
and if
Yeah.
they're coming up, but they can art, and
And
that's
of course,
coming
they set it
out.
out, they set it
People
out.
love
people,
that,
yeah.
bro.
Bro, it's a
Especially
story
like,
behind it,
people are
innit?
driving my bike, riding my bike, and that, like people, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, they love that.
Yeah.
So once it's like branded, whatever, it gets put on the website. The person that obviously fixed it, if he wants to put a little story behind it, like how he wants to like change his life, this,
Could
that.
write a story on
like,
the back.
Yeah, the story on the back, innit? So when me and you, like example, we purchase it, we know
You
that
know
like
it's individual.
this is
This is the story of this guy.
This
He
is
went to jail
Darren, like,
for this.
yeah,
and he got this many years.
bam.
And he writes a little sign on the
It's
thing.
useful as well.
That's
Like,
wicked,
at least they're
bro.
doing something instead of cleaning landings and like they're making
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like this is a workshop in jail, so it gets fixed in
You
jail.
never know, one day you might aspire to meet that guy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
In the
Yeah.
back, you might be
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
they might have a gathering of after all the things have been sold so many. You might have a yearly thing where people turn up to meet the artist.
Yeah,
to
that's
meet
what I'm saying.
The work person.
Yeah. And once that's done, bro, so it gets put on the website, whatever. When it gets sold, so a certain percentage will go to the person that fixed the bike, the ex-offender. It goes to him, and a certain percentage goes to the business. So it's a profitable business, but obviously we're helping ex-offenders and we're helping
So they value their work.
yeah. So the more we generate, that the money we generate, that's straight going into more ideas of businesses. You get what I'm saying?
For more ex-offenders.
Yeah, bam. So it's just creating opportunity.
Smart ideas.
So what about on the inside the prison? You've got links to get these these shops going. Yeah?
Not me. Steph does.
Steph
Yeah,
does.
so he has good like connections in jail. So he's done volunteering in Brixton prison, and at the time when he done volunteering, like he's a really genuine guy. Like you just know from some like when you speak to the
I'm
person.
gonna meet stuff. Let's not name drop too much.
Yeah.
Steph's gonna come on there one day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him.
Like,
on
the guy just wants to like he wants to make some changes in it. He wants people to have opportunities to
Hopefully
like
he can
change
give
their
me an
life.
opportunity then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying. I've got a couple men that he can give opportunities to.
Yeah, bro. If you've got people that like the workshops are like it's not gonna be in one jail. It's gonna be like we want to spread it in different jails all over the UK.
Say you're not in jail, yeah. What about the man them who are not in jail?
Have something like that on
They
Monday,
might be watching this and like an amnesty to say like, yo, like.
Yeah, we're gonna create.
I ain't got a
as well.
CV. I ain't got a this. I ain't got a that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go road. I'm not trying to go jail. What can you man do? Can you talk to them man as well?
Yeah.
That can they get training with barbering
Definitely.
and fixing these bikes?
So
and
later
stuff?
on, with the training, so once the with the bike one, so once like he's out of jail, he has a job when he comes out.
Yeah.
So he has a job in a workshop
Yeah.
And he does the same thing he done in jail, but out on road. And so it's just creating opportunities. And with what you're saying as well, that's right. And we're actually gonna do that as well. But that's in timing, isn't it? So we want to start from. We have to start from somewhere. Like what we want to do next is barbering courses, isn't it? It's not going to be just one barber shop. We're going to open like chains of different barber shops.
Yeah.
So
it's been a great first episode. Hopefully, we're going to continue after in a minute anyway. But hopefully, everybody at home takes something from this episode, and it can stop them to think about what they're going to do after they've done what they're doing. Innit? Hopefully, real recognise real. You understand what man's trying to do, innit?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Alright.
there are always opportunities out there. Just take it, innit?
All the opportunities, take them. Go online, find things. Stella, anything you want to say to the youth then before we lock the camera off?
Just thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. This is the Wise Monkeys. Bang.